Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we're going for it. Which it, you might ask? Well, how about the Wizened Hag? I said that I wanted to beat one champion boss for each of the zones before we go to the Darkest Dungeon. I mean, more if possible, but let's respect our time a little bit here. We're going to be taking Dismas, Revere's, Esne, and Stafford. Now, you might remember that the first time that we fought the Hag, we lost our other starting hero, Reynauld. Now, that was back in our new game. Minus? Sure. That was back in our new game Minus mission. Now, things are a little different now. This is the full release. Ugh. I don't like the sound of that. This is the big load. No, that wasn't better. That was the opposite. But this is it. I mean, no question about it. This is crunch time. This is where it really matters. And gosh, all right, we are going to have to skimp and save. But I mean, if we succeed, we set ourselves up pretty nicely. We're going to get pretty big payoff for this. We're going to put ourselves in a situation where, I mean, hopefully we spring off and can ride this momentum to maybe a couple more victories. We have a pretty good stable of heroes right now. And the question is, can we parlay this into a big success? We'll see.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
Alright, so you might be wondering how I'm going to do this. Oh no!
In the wild corruption here.
Oh no!
There's a form both wretched and malevolent.
I was really hoping that we would be able to, I don't know. Yeah, I was really hoping that we'd be able to, like, maybe by some, that's, yeah, I was hoping maybe by some miracle we'd have sort of a split path, and we'd have one clearly longer end, and yeah, maybe we would be able to figure out, you know, early on which direction we wanted to go. So hopefully we'd be able to save on shovels and scrimp on that. I was hoping that maybe we would be able to, I don't know, maybe, yeah, I was just hoping that we'd find ourselves in a better situation than this, where we'd have one clear direction that we wanted to go, and we wouldn't have to wonder how we were going to proceed. But now I definitely find myself wondering. Okay. I think we try and hit here, we try and stun here. Right, we don't have that. I think she does have the skill, and I just forgot to equip it. Because this is fucking amateur hour, I guess. Ah, man, that skill hurts so much. Alright. Please get a stun. Okay. And now hopefully we can focus here. Our accuracy is a big sore spot. I mean, we have been missing a lot, and this is a situation where we cannot afford to be missing a lot of our very important swings. And we certainly have been. Gosh.
Confidence surges as
I
the
hate
enemy
this. And bleed. And you're dead. Okay. Alright, so, I mean,
great is the weapon that cuts on
if
its
we get
own.
to the end and we are not in any shape to be fighting the boss, I mean, we bail. Because losing, like, seriously, when I lost that many characters that early on, my immediate reaction was just restart. We're only 8 episodes in, just restart, don't even risk it. But it just didn't sit right with me. You know, we started this run with the intention of winning. Like, I didn't start New Game Plus thinking like, oh, well, you know, I'll just, you know, this is me dipping my toe in. No, I started thinking we're gonna win, and that is my intent. I want us to win our first time, like our very first try. I want this to be a big success for us, and if I just bail, you know, at the first sight of trouble, that's, I mean, it's not entertaining. It's not fun to watch. It's not, that's just what entertaining means. But I mean, it's not something that we really gain a lot of value from, right? 8 weeks in, we can't even glean a strategy from that. If we lose on like week 50, okay, I said that I would leave, or that I would give up if we lost before that, or if we lost after week 41. But if we lose on week 35, at least we get something out of that. We have learned, okay, this strategy doesn't work. Fine. Let's refine on this. Let's iterate. Let's develop a strategy that does work. And we're not going to get that if we bail right away. So, in a way, I'm basically a genius, and this is, I've figured it out. This is just the small bit of adversity that we're going to experience before our big win, and you know, it's going to be kind of a Rudy moment, except instead of growing up to be a giant asshole, which, by the way, like, have you heard that guy like interviewed on like the radio or anything like that? I've heard a radio interview with Rudy. At the end, I was like, wow, I feel really bad for chanting in the theater, and not just because people shushed me, but he was, yeah, just kind of a dick. Like, guys, let me just say this from personal experience. If they make a movie out of your life story, don't let it go to your head. I mean, for one thing, you know, I've spent all the money on, of course, the crazy parties, the cocaine, the prostitutes. It's been a very rich life, well lived, but, you know, it takes its toll on you. And, yeah, looking back on it, do I have regrets? Absolutely. So, yeah, just try and live the life of a common man for as long as you can. Obviously, you know, the success and the money and the drugs and all of that, it'll poison your mind.
Nature herself.
You'll feel completely invincible, and is that the PCP? Of course, but a small part of it is how you really feel about yourself deep inside. It's not healthy. Nobody was really meant to feel that way. You know, we haven't really been evolutionarily designed for success. Like, celebrity status is a very recent phenomenon. You know, only in the past couple of 100 years has the idea of being a celebrity even existed, right? We're not adapted to the idea of everybody on Earth knowing who we are. We can't handle it. We're not programmed to. Is that a defect in humanity? Well, I suppose to the extent that it can happen, yes. But yeah, just speaking as the biggest LPer on YouTube, and you know, the one guy who's crossed the plane from being, you know, just an internet phenomenon to being a legitimate breakout star. It's tough. It's something that, of course, I grapple with. Everybody who might one day find themselves in my situation is going to have to try and try and balance the life of, you know, being a multi-millionaire, idolized by men, women, really a multi-generational breakout sensation. And I just hope that everybody is able to learn from my experience, from my life. And of course, you know, in my third biography, it was written by Salman Rushdie, I said that, you know, I knew from a very young age that my talent and gift for playing video games better than anybody else on the planet was what made me special. And I mean, not just in so many words, but just playing better than other people. I knew that it was going to be a challenge. I knew it was going to be something that my whole life, you know, I struggled to manage. But I think in the end, that struggle has made me a better person. Like, biologically. I mean, it's weird to say, because obviously, you know, that struggle occurred over a long time span. But yeah, I would say that just on a level purely dictated by my DNA, I'm really just better than everybody else for my incredible fame. And now, you know, with my every move scrutinized by the press, and, you know, my celebrity, and, you know, my supermodel girlfriends, not to mention, of course, my supermodel wife, the first ever Victoria's Secret model to win a Nobel Prize. You know, it's been difficult. I won't deny that. It's been a very hard road. Fun on a bun. Alright, well, I'm gonna break out a character here and say that we are really, really in trouble. Jesus Franklin Christ. This is gonna be bad. This is going to be really, 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 really bad. Boy, what do you even do here? Where do you even start? Oh, shins. That was our one chance, man. This is gonna suck. Alright, strap in. So first off, we need to stop with this. I don't have Dazzling Light. But we do have Hugement. That's something. Oh god, oh no. Get ready for this. Oh boy, the fun is just getting started. Oh, that sucks. That hurts for certs. Oh boy.
The match is struck.
No.
A blazing star is born.
I mean, alright. Well, I mean, we know where to go, but oof. The answer might be back to the Hamlet. Oh. That's so bad.
A powerful blow.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, we're just gonna try and use our high crit skills to try and minimize some of the damage here as best we can, try and mitigate some of this. Ah, shit. I mean, the healing's good, but obviously that sucks. That sucks so much. Oh, now, I mean, the really bad thing is that it could happen again.
Into the mud.
I mean, really, we haven't even addressed that. It could happen again. And we have to save our torches because we have to get all the way to the end and then torch up. So we're going to be fighting in the dark at some point here, almost certainly. Oh, shit. I mean, she's going to go crazy. So let's just mentally prepare for that. We are going to have a nervous breakdown here. Oh, that's cute. No, that's funny. No, I really like that. I mean, okay, let's focus on the positives here. Let's focus on some positives. What are the positives? Okay, no stress from this. That's good. There's no marker. That's also good. Well, I mean, obviously we go with the attack that has the bleed chance. Alright, what else? What are some other positives here? Some other positives. Gosh, I feel like I'm starting to write a book report here, and, like, I haven't read the book. Like, positives, yes. Webster's Dictionary defines a positive as a good thing. Something that is beneficial or in one's favor. Like, oh, good grief. Positives, positives. Yes, positives. Okay, well, okay, I can think of one positive. We've got a ton of food. So, right before we get to the boss fight, we are going to have a chance to munch down and hopefully get our health back in order.
Singular strike.
I mean, we have been doing a good job of at least starting to. I should have actually done command, I think.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I mean, yeah, our health is pretty good. I mean, closing in on the final fight, our health is pretty good. Okay, yeah, here's something. We have branching paths, so if we do end up seeing an obstruction here, we have the ability to, to kind of adjust our route and hopefully avoid that nastiness. I mean, we'll probably take some damage walking back. I mean, that's pretty much a certainty. Negatives. Well, there are many. Oh, here's another positive. We have the ability to get some, get some stress relief here. So that's good. And I think I know who's going to get it. We've been handling these fights all right. Like, the fights here have definitely not been our biggest obstacle, like, by a long shot. Here is another advantage that we have. Our Vestal benefits by not being an occultist because, see, we have some benefits here. Yeah, our Vestal benefits from not being an occultist because if she gets shuffled to the front, we don't, we don't completely lose our healing. She can take people off death's door, and that's huge. We have a relatively speedy party, which means that we're going to be able to interrupt the hag, hopefully, while she's doing her hag stuff. What do we ditch? I think we eat up. Okay. We will be able to fight in the light, although, honestly, with as many crits as we're doing, and the fact that I am not planning on attacking the pot at all. I am going to treat this as a damage race. If we survive, we're going to that secret door. But right here, we're going to torch up. Because if this is a shambler,
The way is lit.
No.
The path is clear.
No, we can't.
require
We can't.
only
Like,
the strength to follow it.
that would be so terrible. It is hard to imagine. Yeah, it's hard to imagine, like, any situation that could be worse than the one we're in now. That would decidedly be one such example. Annoying, but okay.
Well
There we go.
struck.
Yeah, we definitely cannot go into our boss fight with something like Blight or Bleed. Like, I would actually walk back and forth to get that off. Rather. I'm glad I didn't have to put up or shut up there. But yeah, we can't go into the boss fight with a dot, because if we get, if we get
These nightmarish
put on
creatures
death's
can be
door, I
fought.
mean,
They
that's
can be
it.
beaten.
That's a disaster. So here's the bad part. We are going to get one lunge, and I think we just have to take it as early as possible, because we don't know who's going to get put in the pot, but we do not want to lose our advantage here.
Twisted and maniacal.
Did I mess up?
A slathering
Actually,
testament to the powers of corruption.
Here's the thing. Well, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Into the pot. Okay, we lost our healer. That's horrible. But we can get her out. Yes. Okay, we will get her out this time. We will get her out this time. This is a debuff, I think. I think that's damage. That's bad. That is bad. Okay, but she's out. Minimal damage. Okay. And okay.
Masterfully executed.
Obviously, that damage debuff really feels like it sucks now. But this is great. This is incredible. Into the pot, we lost our man-at-arms. Did he block it? Oh, I was gonna say, that's amazing. Okay. Next. I mean, do we move back? No, I don't think we do. I think you're just gonna... No, I'm sorry, man. You're just gonna have to eat that. Unless things just get real weird here, I think we keep this up. I think we just... Sorry, man. You're just gonna have to deal. You're gonna be just smelling wonderful. All right. I wonder, what's that debuff anyway? Minus dodge? I mean, not really relevant here, but here, check this out. Okay, lunge. Now that we got the debuff off, and now she can heal, which is perhaps a better use of her abilities. Well, no, now that we're gonna win. Clearly not. How are you doing, man? I mean, we're gonna find out here pretty soon. You dead. All right.
Still poisoned. The way is
And
still
out you come.
blocked, But
How you looking?
less people will be
You're
eaten.
fine. Oh my god, what a crybaby. Alright, so... Ditch that, and what else? What else? I guess this. Okay. So we don't have a key, but we will get something out of this. I mean, we'll get something. It'll probably be lame and terrible, but it will be something. That went pretty well. I mean, considering how bad the situation looked like here, that went pretty well. I cannot complain about that. And honestly, we took a little bit of a risk backtracking here, because obviously, while we didn't put ourselves in a situation where we might... While we didn't put ourselves in a situation where, yeah, we put ourselves basically on the verge of madness, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Okay. We could have gotten into a bad fight. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? No. That's a bit arrogant even for me. I was gonna
Secrets and
just
wonders can be found in the most
dig through it with my
curious
bare
corners of
hands.
this place.
To see if we got a key there. Okay, well. I mean, it's alright. Portraits. Sure, why not? Alright, well, not bad. I mean, honestly, when you saw the back-to-back obstacles there, you thought that was it, right? Yeah, obviously this has got to go. You thought that was it, like, right? You thought, oh, there's no chance he's gonna have to bail before he even sees the boss. You actual dick.
Like
you
me,
ruined
you
my
are
life.
part of this place.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I mean that's it. One down, and ugh, God. I don't even know if I want to deal with that. We'll see. We'll see. I hate the pounder fight. I hate it. It's such a slog. We'll see, man. But I think next time we might be thinking necromancer. Let's wait and see. But pretty good run. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.